Shalom, brothers and sisters out there. This is the brother Ibaryath right here. Now, today's lesson, we're going into lesson 4 of the Biblical Hebrew text and workbook. All right? So it's going to give you a step-by-step walkthrough through the scriptures as we prove to break down Ibaryath Zaqanah. All right, so this is 1 Kings 12:15. It says, Wala Shemai ha-malak al-ha'ain. So we're going to understand what's going on now. So we have to break down all these rules. Now, first thing we have to understand is when it says wala. Now, wa, as you understand, means and. This right here. That means and. A-N-D. We discussed that earlier. And as you know, it's connected to a word. It's never alone. So, now, and la means no or not. So, we have and we have not. N-O-T. Alright? And not. So now, the main word right here we have to understand is this. What is this word right here? Shemai. It means what? To hear. But now, everything is context, context, context. Remember, like learning Hebrew is like learning a puzzle. So you have to put things together, right? It has its difficulties and its advantages. So, we know this means hear. But there's something with this verb right here, to hear, right? And this right here, the king. So now, it says, and not hear the king. So, this word right here is known as an affix form. So, let's understand what an affix form is. Now, the affix form is this. The form of the verb with the pronoun subject indicated at the end is called affix form. All right, let me say that again. The form of the verb with the pronoun subject indicated at the end is called the affix form. All right. Now, an affix form of a verb is normally translated in past tense. All right. So, if an affix form is translated in past tense, then we have to understand what this word means. So, this right here. Now, if y'all missed what I wrote, y'all can always pause the video and rewrite it. It means to hear. Alright? So, since it's affix form, the affix form of the verse is normally translated in past tense. We have to know the type of affix forms, which we're going to get to in the future. But this is a third person masculine. And it's a third person masculine form. So it means he, hear, or he listened. It means he listened. Shemai. He listened. So in other words, what it's saying right here is, and the king did not listen. All right? So in other words, if you want to pronounce it directly, it says, and not he listened, the king. But to do it in proper English, talking proper English, you'll say, and the king did not listen. So now we understand what that's going into, right? So the affix form, as you know, is a form of the verb is normally translated in past tense. All right? Now, if I'm going too fast, then as you know, you can always pause the video. All right? So, breaking down 1 Kings 12:15, and he did not listen, the king, or the king did not listen, and this owl, what does this mean? Unto. And this, ha'ain, means the people. So it's getting simple now. So what it's saying is, and not listen to king. So the king did not listen unto the people. That's what it's simply saying. That's in 1 Kings 12:15. So we're going to start going deeper into this affix form, okay? Okay, so we just had to break down lesson 4 of the book right here. So we're getting into affix form. And remember, an affix form of the verb is normally translated in the past tense. In other words, the third masculine singular word of Shammai, which means to listen, in affix it means he listened. All right? That's what it's all about.